Are you worried about getting a negative comment or review on Facebook or social media? I've got some advice for you. I'm Teah Hopper with Teah Hopper Consulting. I'm a social media strategist. And today I want to talk about one of the biggest fears when it comes to social media. It's one of those things that is holding so many people back from using social media, yet it's something that so rarely occurs. And it's getting a negative comment or review on Facebook or another social media channel. Here's the thing about this. If you are managing your page or your group proactively and you're kind of controlling the conversation or the culture or the tone of your page or group, then this is something that you rarely need to worry about. And if it does happen, there's some really easy ways to handle it. So there are trolls out there and there are people who are just looking for an argument. So if a negative comment or review comes your way, here is how I suggest handling it. First thing you should do if you get a negative comment or review, is to take some time, okay? Back away, put your screen down, get away from your phone, and take some time to just think. Don't reply right away. That's the worst thing you can do, especially if you feel like this comment or review is a personal attack or if you're taking it personal. So vent, think it over, take the time to draft a thoughtful response, because here's the thing. People are going to be watching your page and they're going to be watching for how you respond. So this is a really great customer service opportunity, a way to show your audience, your clients, your potential clients, how you handle adversity. Okay, so take some time before replying. The next step I would recommend taking is to try to move the conversation off of Facebook, off of a public platform, right? So try to move it into Facebook Messenger, private messaging, or even a phone call. So what I would do is reply and say, thank you so much for bringing this to my attention. Would you please send me a message via Messenger with your contact information so I can reach out and get more information and deal with this situation, right? So that shows people that you are on top of it and that you are going to take care of it. You're going to try to fix it, but you're not keeping the conversation going for everyone to see, because if that person is looking for an argument, it's probably not going to be pretty. So that's your first attempt, right? Is to move that conversation elsewhere. Now, the next step is if that person is just looking for an argument and they refuse to move that conversation, to have that private conversation with you, then absolutely you should feel free to either hide or delete their comment. So if they've left you a nasty comment, if they're just looking for a fight, they're not really looking for an answer or a solution, then you should feel empowered to either hide or delete their comment. Now, what's the difference? Most people do not know that if you hide a comment, then people that come to your page are not going to see that comment. You're not going to see that comment. The only person who's going to see it is the person that left it and their friends. So it's kind of an easy way to just get rid of it without making the problem bigger. Because if you delete it, then that may just make them more mad. But if they're really being nasty, you can delete the comment and just get it off of there forever, right? So that's our third step, is to either hide or delete that comment if they're not willing to work with us. And then my last advice for you is to bury the comment or the review with positivity, okay? So you can hide or delete comments. You cannot hide or delete reviews on Facebook. And so if you're like kind of stuck with this, right, then just bury it with positivity. Reach out to your most recent or your biggest fans or clients and ask them to leave you a review on your page. This is going to push that negative one down, and it's going to be, there's going to be all these positive comments on top of it. Now, going back to if you are managing your page proactively, and you're posting consistently, oftentimes what happens is your biggest fans jump in and fight this fight for you without you even having to ask. You've got some advocates out there because of the way you've been managing your page and because of that proactive approach. So that is a really beautiful thing. So that's my advice for you on how to handle a negative comment or review. There's no black and white. There's a lot of gray. So every situation is different, but those tips can be kind of guide you in that process. So if you have if you ever get a negative comment or review, feel free to reach out to me. I coach my clients through this process all the time. I'd love to give you some advice specific to your situation. But again, use these tips and remember that this is an opportunity for you to provide amazing customer service and maybe even learn a thing or two to improve your own business. So I'd love to hear from you if you have received any type of negativity on social media and how you dealt with it. You can let me know in the comments, or if you prefer, you can send me a private message, and I will see you next time.